And here it is, 1977 Ford LTD Landau, complete with fender skirts. Not too many people see these anymore. Everyone that's always flagged me down on the street and says, oh, my grandpa drove one of these, or my dad drove one of these. It's got the stock 400 modified with a whopping 173 horsepower. I'd like to change that around somehow, get a little more power out of it. I would like to get some different wheels on it because it's these hubcaps just rattle around. Like I said, it needs some major front end work, a bunch of A-arm bushings and whatnot. But it's a nice car. The interior is in really great shape. Doesn't need much work there. Like I said, it does need some engine work. But other than that, it's a nice car. The head and headlight doors will go down once you start the car because they're vacuum operated. I would like to get the electric door openers for this. There is a company that sells them, but they're like $1,000. And unfortunately, Rock Auto doesn't sell them. But here's this car. It's in nice shape. I had it repainted. I've owned it for 33 and a half years. I had it repainted one of the first 2 years I've had it from a guy. My neighbor, who was a body man, did it in his garage. Cost me my tax return for $800. Paint job's not perfect. It probably needs to be clay barred and everything else. But the interior is in really nice shape. Excuse the dust. It's in really, really nice shape. And everything works. All the power stuff works on it. I like to get a different radio in there because the speakers suck. But the one thing you're going to like about working here, if you choose this place, is the fact that I have a lift. It's a scissors lift. And it's great for working on suspension and everything else. You really like it. It'll raise the car almost all the way up to or just about up to the ceiling, so we can get underneath it and do stuff too. I do, and also I have a furnace in the garage, so if you want to work on in the winter, and I have access to put AC in here in that window in the summer if you choose to come out in the summer. I do have a couple other cars that I'd like to get done. I need work. I have a couple old cars. One is this. It's a 1984 Hurst Olds. It's got the factory lightning rod shifters in it. The interior is in pretty good shape. Needs new carpet. Needs a lot of freshening up on the inside. It's got the stock 307, which really sucks. I always wanted to get a 403 to put in here, but I kind of missed out on one years ago. It's got what makes this car extremely rare is the fact that most Hurst Olds of the year came with T-tops. This one has the factory sunroof, and the sunroof needs I can't find it, like steel rubber. They don't sell it for the sunroofs. I need the new weather stripping for it. And the other car that that you guys have probably drool over is a 1968 Mercury Cougar XR7. It's not stock by any means, but it's I'd like to get my dream, now that I don't drive a stick shift semi anymore. I'm a truck driver. I drive an automatic, but I'd like to get a T5 put in this thing with possible fuel injection. It's a nice car. It's I really did the hood up. I really did the engine. Then this car, I actually put the electric headlight doors in. They're off of a Ford Probe, actually. But it's a nice car. And of course, the wife, the Hurst Olds is the wife's car. She wants some bling under the hood of that car. It doesn't really have. All it has is a custom hood liner. But yeah, that's what I've got. If you guys are interested in it, then let me know and I can change the video around to whatever you want. I suppose I should open up the hood of the LTD here real quick so you can see it. This was actually another video I'll send you. This is all the stuff that was out of my semi. because I'm not an owner-operator anymore. I'm going to take a big cut and pay. But here's the underhood of my LTD. It's got new plug wires and coil and whatnot on it. Oh, the other thing too with my LTD is for 33 years or 33 and a half years, the AC will work somewhat, unless it's not 95 degrees out. But that air compressor, the AC compressor, just howls. It's almost embarrassing to drive it when you have to turn the air on. That's the other major thing I need done. I need the whole AC system replaced on it. Either we go vintage air, and I believe Rock Auto still has AC compressors for this in their catalog. That's the two main things, is the suspension and the AC system. Again, I'd like to get, be nice to have electronic fuel injection for this. It's got a 2-barrel manifold on it because it's got the stock 2-barrel carburetor, but that's got a Edelbrock. It'd be nice to be able to put electronic fuel injection in either one of these cars or both of them. And the sorry for bouncing around here, but the Hurst Olds has like I said, the Hurst holds. I did have the engine out of it and went through it. I actually painted it Olds Gold, which I know doesn't go for the year. It's supposed to be black, but I've always wanted Olds Gold. So I painted the engine Olds Gold. Everything works on the car. I just like to get a little more power out of it. Because it's only got, again, like 175 horsepower. I actually did get on the Hurst Olds National cover, or the cover of the National magazine, when we took it to the meet in St. Charles there, where I met Cy, because of this under hood cover here. I had that professionally painted and whatnot. But like I said, if you want me to change the video around, or you know, I'm more than accommodating if we can get one or a couple of these cars done. It'll be a great, maybe 2-episode show for you guys. So let me know what you want to do, and I got the room to do it, and I also got the lift to do it with. So let me know. Thanks.